Late. We're late. We're late.
Yeah, we're never late.
The party doesn't start till we get here. What the hell? Rainbow Werewolf is in Mississippi somewhere. Boonesville, Mississippi. What's up, y'all? Eric Powers, positivity. What's going on, my friend? Oh, you see over there, we've got a mushroom that we started last week. I'm Josh. We're doing everything ass backwards today. I'm Josh. It's Kevin, and this is Matt.
I'm Cthulhu
And
today.
that's the painting over there. Yes.
It came the day after the damn show.
Yeah.
Man. It was so bad.
Now we got to do a donut. I think we got the next 3 months lined out.
I got a banana one too.
4 months we'll do
I got one
banana donut.
And dragons.
We'll do a dirty innuendo, banana and donuts. Oh, we're gonna get banned already. Here we go. Let the bands roll. But today we're gonna do a giveaway on prints. Let's see. I could show them on the camera, but they probably glossy. So your choice of my Walker's Modern World, the Wallaby Abduction. I don't know. I didn't really name that one very well. And this one, I can't remember what I named it, but we got prints, 12 by 18 prints right here. So it'll be your choice.
1 through 200.
1 through 200. The number is written down right here.
Nearest under it or right on it.
And yes, it's the what do we call it? The Price is Right rules. Without going over, closest to without going over 200. So yeah, get the guesses rolling.
I dig that Rocco's Modern Life one though.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Our outer space was our theme for the third Thursday, and so I did a couple. I don't think I got all of them hung that I did.
Only one I got done was the one you and I worked on.
Yeah.
That was the only one I got done.
Came out pretty good.
I got so sick, so I didn't get to finish my little tank roll thing I had going. A couple others.
Yeah,
but boy, I got plenty of shroom ones for next month.
Speaking of that one, we got Fungus is Among Us.
I already got that one. I actually did that.
Shroom themed artwork.
I did that at Stoner Jordan's show.
Yeah,
so I did 2 others with one of them had mushrooms and weed and stuff on, and those 2 sold.
Yeah, that's May. We got Jordan Chambers and Marcella McNett. They joined us this last time. It was a good time. They got some great art. So I mean, all the art's still up there at Forge for the outer space one. So go check it out all month until the May one, and then we'll swap them out.
Joined us last?
Jordan Chambers and Marcella McNett.
Huh?
Marcella McNett.
Right.
Okay. Stephanie, and it was you and me.
Moss.
Well, Moss was there, but it wasn't his artwork. It was Mom's artwork.
Oh, at the show. Okay. I got there late.
At the Forge, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, my band we got a guitarist that's going to last more than at least one practice now, so we'll see where it goes. I just want to get back on stage.
So, but yeah, what have you been up to, Matt?
Man, I'm just I'm gearing up for my birthday show coming up in June. It's gonna be at Norton's Brewing Company. It's gonna be outside. So I got 3 of my favorite bands coming. I got Ether from Dodge City.
Yeah.
I got these guys here, Diabolical and Lucky from Junction City, and Hometown Boys, Hourglass.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be starting at 8. Free show. Show up, get some grub.
Norton's
get a
has
drink,
always been
man.
A good atmosphere. I like it. It's been.
They're my favorite spot, man. Yeah. They got anything on the menu. You can't go wrong.
I accidentally ordered the Norton burger, not knowing what was. I just thought it was a burger. I was so hungry, I'm just like, a burger. Give me the Norton burger,
Right.
and they brought it out. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Got that knife in the middle of it.
Yeah, I
to
was like, what
hold
the
it
hell
all
is this? And
together.
I didn't notice the bacon on until about 5 bites in. I didn't notice that bacon on the bottom layer because I mean, it's like grilled cheese sandwiches, and it's like holy shit. And then I'm like bacon. I'm gonna die. I mean, I'm like I nixed the fries. I said, fuck them. I mean, the fries are. I love fries. I
The
never
beef fries.
turned
You always get full though. That's the
Oh
problem.
yeah, I was like, screw the fries. I'm eating this whole sandwich, and I did. I was like, oh, because I think we were going to Barleycorns for something afterwards, and
outside of is it Wednesdays where they do the country fried steak and then or chicken fried.
Yeah, fried chicken.
With the gravy and whatnot. But then is it the train wreck?
Yeah, actually,
That's my favorite
yeah,
sandwich.
I actually had that last night.
yeah. Like I said, I've
only
got
once they did a chili Frito pie thing, and they put whoever cooked it had way too much cayenne on it. It was like, okay, because cayenne, it doesn't bother me the heat, but when all you taste is cayenne pepper, it's not, because cayenne pepper does not taste that good.
So go to Norton's, check out my artwork. I got artwork there for another 4 days or so. I got to go pull it early. And what's up, Jordan? You all good? We were just plugging the Thursday stuff and telling you how much you kicked ass at the some of your artwork there. Yeah. So
This is the one with all the planet stuff on it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I was digging it. I got there about 9, bro. So
I don't know if he was still there.
I don't.
He might have left right before you walked in. But I don't know where we're going. Norton's, go check it out. Artwork there till Thursday. Great food.
And then Friday, this final Friday, is going to be at the Lux. And if you don't know where the Lux is at, it's on Market and First Street corner. Right there's a coffee shop right there. I can't think of what it's called.
I can't think of Scoots or something like that. I don't
know. But it's the Lux, which is those.
It's a Candela at the Lux. I know that.
Yeah, the Lux is at the loft apartments there downtown.
102 East. I clicked on it and lost
it. And all you hip hop artists out there, Miss Misery from California is on a month-long tour. Actually, yeah, and she's coming into Derby, playing at the Spot. Is that what it's called?
The Stop in Derby.
The Stop or Spot? I don't know. It's on my thing, but anyway,
you're putting me on the spot, Kevin.
She's going to be there, and I don't know who all the other artists are, except for God damn it. Here when my mind goes blank.
Wah, 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 Kevin.
Yeah. Local artist. I just don't want to say his name wrong as well.
I do not know on that one. I'm trying to find.
Just don't want to say his name wrong. I know the name, I just don't want to say it wrong. Because it's kind of funny. We turned out he and I did a thing together a long time ago. Ballistic. He's one of the top rap artists here in town.
BAL.
Huh?
Is it BAL?
BILLIST. There's not 2 L's. Like Ballistic has BALL, but this is BILLISTIC. He's got some really cool stuff. He's going to be there. In fact, my latest piece, he's got a new video out called Puppet Master. It's really cool. And my latest piece was inspired. I did some.
There's the address to the Candelabra Deluxe. 102 East First Street.
And I looked at the darn thing, and now I went off it again. That's going to be this Thursday. She always brings in a lot of local stuff. The shop. I was right. It's called the shop. It's a nice little hole-in-the-wall bar, man. It's got a decent little stage.
We were just talking about decent little stages, some former venues that used to be here in Wichita. The Oz Cafe, the Scenery.
There's been so many. I mean, like the original Rock Island, not Rock Island Live. Then it became
That-
the house. And then
JC's House of Rock.
no,
Was that the same spot?
It was just the house. Only reason it was called the house, the guy who ran it back then, he was living in that morgue in the basement. He actually slept on that body slab cement that stuck out the wall.
No thanks.
Yeah, he was definitely a very different person. Cool as hell though, but
That's the one
back
where
in
the
day.
murder, they found the body.
Yeah, and then
Basement
later on
too.
someone got decapitated and all kinds of
Some
stuff.
mafia, some drug shit.
Yeah. But heck, that's where I saw ICP the first time there, saw Monster Magnet and Corrosion of Conformity, and
Yeah.
I mean you can go on and on and on with bands that have been there. Stuff like that. It's kind of like the Outhouse. Most people don't, but that's out by Topeka. Most people only know about that. But, so tell us what you got. Did you already say what you? Yeah, you talked about
Yeah,
it.
I got my birthday show coming up.
Yeah, for you, that's usually about 3 or 4.
I
lined up.
do. Yeah,
You're
I'm
just getting older,
yeah.
see, and so the senility is already starting to kick in.
It's mainly just because I'm working on some bigger things coming up with the guys from Temple. So hopefully all that pans out like I want it to. I just had my first show at the new all ages venue, the Muse Meridian.
Yeah.
It went really well. It was Suffocate the Skies, Ionos from Dodge City, and Imagine from Clay Center. I just uploaded the videos to my YouTube channel, ICT Live, today from that show. I'm hoping to do some more shows there because they're doing a lot of good stuff. They have an all ages open mic on
Mondays.
I believe it's Mondays. Yeah. That's been catching on pretty well.
Is the Rusty Nail still doing open mic on Sundays for all ages? They were for a minute.
I was
there.
like, I haven't heard anything about that, but
they didn't post it. Everybody's doing open mic. Borchet's now doing one on Mondays. So they're starting one up, but that's going to be more probably R&B singers and stuff like that at that one, I'm sure. So it's just, it's like Wichita's turning into a dang open mic place, man. It's like,
start somewhere, Kevin.
yeah, but then you can't schedule a show there because they're like, well, we don't want to bump our open mic.
And speaking of, you were just on Aaron and Austin's show, right?
I was, yeah. Yep.
Aired Friday. They do theirs, Aaron.
Right. Yep.
They're coming on next week. I guess Kevin's going to have to remote it in, but
yeah, I got an art show in Tulsa. I'm going to
You're
be
gonna-
supporting MAS, Most Awesome Sound, or Amazing Sound, excuse me. He's got a show. He's playing in Wichita somewhere, and then he's headed to Tulsa. And then I'm going to be doing some artwork and stuff there. So, and that's the first. That's next Sunday. So, starting to get busy. Starting to get real busy. We just did that Once Upon a Time in Cowtown. That was fun. Got to see all the Disney make-believe and Dorothy and the Scarecrow and the Evil Queen from Snow White, and a lot of the cast from Alice in Wonderland was there, Beauty and the Beast, and we were there as fairies, and so just stuff all.
he says that, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm the world's largest fairy, man.
Fairies wear boots. You got to believe me.
Well, I was wearing boots. I always wear boots. So.
Put your combat boots on, Kevin.
No.
Chiming in. Where's everybody at today? Probably
I'll just
enjoying
sit there so I can
the weather. What's going on, Jordan? Again, he's probably enjoying. Guess to win some prints here. So we're giving away today. Rocco's Modern Life. Yeah. And then another
and a chick with a gun.
chick with a gun got banned from TikTok.
Did it?
I think that was because I used the word work in progress instead of artwork in progress. And they thought I was soliciting, looking for, trying to scam people with work,
Oh, please.
Work at Amazon for a 12-hour shift.
If you were, if you would have done an actual picture of a lady doing whatever, and she was talking, they would have left her on there. But the moment you put artwork
5
on
minutes
there,
later, I
it's
got on there and
suggestive.
found some breastfeeding nipple slip, and I'm like, okay, 37,000 views. I'm like, all right.
So tell me, man, what got you started doing the ICT Live?
I've always taken pictures and videos at shows, and I upload the pictures to my Facebook page, and they started getting just a lot of comments and likes, and people started using them for their Facebook profile pictures, and
In fact, one of mine just got reused.
using them for show flyers, that kind of stuff, and it was just an idea for me to help. I was wanting to help these bands kind of, get their name out there more. I think that Wichita has a lot of talent musically, and I feel like everyone should know who these bands are, and so I just decided to start a YouTube channel, called it ICT Live. I don't do any editing or anything. It's just me and my phone right there in the moment. Yeah. And then it's taken off pretty well. I think it just hit over 300 subscribers on the YouTube channel here not too long ago.
How long have you been officially doing it?
I've been doing it for a little bit over 2 years.
Yeah.
And, it's only been 2 years?
It has. Yeah. I had my 2-year anniversary show.
The funniest thing, how we officially met, I counted. I was taking photos of some people from, was it Rise Again, and some other. And you were trying to sneak out of the photo. And I was like, no, get back in there. And then we've kind of known each other ever since.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's kind of nice. It's kind of like when I saw you coming in, I was like, great, because I've been doing this for like 15 years, but I wasn't doing the video like you were.
Yeah.
And it's nice to, it was kind of like, I was like, cool, I can pass it off now. Because right now I'm just done. I'm not going to do too many venue photos. I haven't done any at all this year. But I might have a big show because I literally have 10 terabytes full of photos. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how. Probably just need to get a whole bunch of TV screens and a whole bunch of mini extensions. Just go in there and do it, and somewhere where we can have like whatever, and then people can pick the numbers if they want to print, and we'll figure out how they can print it and pay for it and all that kind of stuff. But I start going through it about once every couple of months, and I just go like, oh god, I literally get physically sick because it's just like, man, and it's just so much, but I need to get it done. Plus, I have boxes and boxes full before all the digital age stuff came about of photos too. So I need to do some of those. I've had more get destroyed than I still have over time from moving, and basement leaked once, and so fused basically 2 or 3 shoe boxes full of photos together.
But, no, it's been fun. I love seeing my pictures get used for profile pictures and that kind of stuff. I actually have pictures on 2 different albums. Odds Against used some of my pictures for their new album, and Imagine. I
couldn't tell you how many I got out there on people's albums. I have no idea. But I'm one of those guys. I think you're a lot like me. A lot of people really want credit for their photos and stuff, and it's nice to have. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
I'm not gonna go out.
I don't care.
Right. Yeah, I'm not going to go out and say, hey, you should give me credit for that.
Right.
If they tag me, they tag me. And, that's.
There was one photographer. He was doing it to a lot of people, not from around here. He was, he had been around here because people knew him. Someone said, hey, Kevin, this guy's taking credit for your photos. That kind of made me mad.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, he had a bigger viewership than I had. So if anything, it helped me.
Oh, yeah,
so
for sure.
I was like, but yeah, he's no longer around. A lot of people, because it was myself and Tiffany. And neither one of us really take photos anymore like we used to. But and there were some others, and we were just like, "Are you kidding me?" So, yeah, it's hard. It's I personally think I just want your view out of this. Only because it's just popped in my head. Everybody's always talking about support local, and then a lot of people get mad saying, "Where are you at?" I honestly believe Wichita does very well at supporting local. The issue you have is a lot of, especially younger guys, back in your high school days and early after high school days, your people are around because one, they haven't really settled into a career yet. Two, they haven't started their families yet, and so forth, and then kids and stuff like that. So they're still huge fans. It's just that if you play in the Wichita market and you're constantly playing, they're going to see you at their favorite place, not following you around town. Now, that being said, there's a few bands that get that, but most of them don't. So, like certain bands that I like, I'll go, well, they'll be playing Barleycorns again. I'll just wait till they get Barleycorns,
Right.
Or wherever. So that's where it's at. The fan base is still there. It's just that, they got lives too, but the younger guys, I usually see that. And that's what I'm seeing. I think the scene in Wichita has never died.
No.
It's now they always slow down some, but I think it readjusts. But I think a lot of it's just that these young guys where it's like, oh man, we are filling up. Yeah, because you all came out of high school, you had all this free time, you had this, and this. Now all of a sudden they got jobs, careers, families, stuff like that. They can't get out and see them as much, but they're still enjoying it.
Right.
So is that what you're seeing too?
Oh yeah, definitely. Of course, COVID kind of screwed up the whole live music scene. But people are starting to come out more. I've noticed. Just with the open mic that Muse Meridian did, they had like over 100 people
At the first one,
the first one. Yeah.
Second one they didn't.
They
didn't. I was one of only like 5 people there.
Yeah.
But I think too, they got out to the high schools, and for some reason the high schools didn't. And I don't know how many people I had this on the third one.
Right.
So I think it's just a matter of. But you got to remember too, right now the high schools are busy. A lot of them are getting better to graduate and all this kind of stuff. So maybe it'll pick up.
Yeah, I saw some prom stuff going on last night and stuff. So.
Oh, prom.
And definitely, I get tired of hearing people talk about there's nothing to do in Wichita.
I hate that.
Okay, if you had your head in a hole last night, then you deserve to miss everything in Wichita because they literally had all ages stuff all over town. NASCAR Park had that big show there. Champs had their show there. Both of those were charity drives. And Barleycorns had their show. Somebody had a CD release party there. Who was it? Can't remember who it was. And even tonight, there's the
Hillbilly Casino, Brook Blanche, and Ghost Town Strays. Yeah.
I've seen all of them about 1,000 times, and they're all pretty damn good. So.
I actually just had Brooke for my benefit show for Lana Malone. It was great to see how many people reached out to me once they knew that I was in charge of it and everything, saying like anything that I can do to help, or even Josh over here, he donated a piece. So it was really nice to see everyone come together for that.
Part of community.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to have the unity in the community.
When I got into my wreck last year, I can't tell you how many messages I got that first, couple of days of people checking up on me and everything. Like that's really
only
cool,
thing to get you through, you know.
Especially for that being my very first wreck ever. I was in a hospital for 3 days. I had fractures in my L1 and L2, horrible bruises and stuff. I remember all that. It was nice to get all those messages and everything.
You ready to pop over here, Kevin?
I'm just waiting for you, man. You're taking like half the show.
Hey, man.
You were dialed in.
He's in the zone.
Well, he wants to do what he does because I'll come in and I'll mess with it.
Just screw it all up. I'm gonna hide my paintbrushes. Dollop. Use the paint sparingly, Kevin. We're getting low.
Yeah, I need to.
We need to get sponsored by Liquitex. Liquitex, sponsor us, please. What's going on, Jordan?
I'm sure we could get a sponsor.
Oh, Space Girl, yeah, Space Girl. Guess 1 to 200. One between 200. I have no guesses. Nobody wants free shit, Kevin. What is wrong with y'all?
They'd rather pay for it.
No.
Okay, for $200, man, it's yours.
Yep, just PayPal, Vimno, JRB-5. There we go.
And do it as a gift. It won't take out as much.
There you go.
They're all taken out now because they're going to report it on your taxes. Taxes.
Texas. Texas and taxes suck. Sorry, people from Texas. I mean, not sorry.
I just had a band from Texas up here not too long ago.
Yeah.
It's called Brightburn from Midland, Texas.
Oh,
Super good.
I don't like to drive through Texas.
No,
Texas. We drove Corpus Christi. I mean, it was like 7 hours, and I'm still in Texas. I'm just like,
right.
Oh, completely insane.
My best friend lives in Fort Worth, and he is always like, "Oh, you should move down here." I'm like, "No."
Yeah,
What's up, Austin?
Yeah, if you hit like Dallas and Fort Worth and stuff like that, it doesn't seem like it's such a boy. The moment you leave that area to go somewhere, Austin's not too bad either. But like Houston, over there by
San Antonio. I mean, anything south.
over there by the New Mexico border. Oh, Jesus. It's like a 12-hour drive to get there. It's like,
I mean,
and
either way
it's
you go
flatter in
across
Kansas. People bitch about Kansas being flat. Well, God damn it.
yeah, Texas.
Drive, and then you have to go through a border patrol check and everything.
Kevin doesn't like to get anally searched. They take one look at him.
Well,
So far, that's the closest guess.
when I was there, I was doing military, so they weren't checking shit.
Yeah, so talking about anal probes and Rocco's Modern Life anal probe. And how many times have you been anal probed, Kevin?
0.
Oh. Space theme. Go to the Forge, you get anal probed. Free anal probes all month long. The Forge.
Like Cartman type anal.
But yeah, what else is going on? I mean, we got the Lux next week.
I got the spot.
Oh yeah, I better bring.
And I got Tulsa. I don't know where that's gonna. I gotta get more information on that.
I better.
Maybe I'll see Sprout.
Maybe he'll make.
I doubt it though.
Yeah. Maybe if you beg and plead.
Sprout was the first friend I ever made in Wichita. When I started going to shows in like 2003, my first show that I went to was at the Game on Kellogg, seeing Dog Fashion Disco.
Yep, played a lot out there.
Is that the one that Pig Bob got arrested at?
It might have been.
I had a perfect chance to get photos of him getting arrested, and that was back when digital cameras had batteries, and my batteries literally went dead just before to take pictures. I didn't have any backup batteries. Made me so mad. That would have been classic. That would have been so classic to have pictures of Pig Bob getting arrested.
I only have one Pig Bob story though. I was at the Port of Wichita seeing Boba Flex, and as I was leaving, he said, "Hey man, I got 2 CDs here. Which one do you want?" One was Megadeth, which I'm not a Megadeth fan like at all, and the other one was Hatebreed, and I'd never heard of Hatebreed at the time. So I said, "Give me the Hatebreed one." It was the Rise of Brutality album. Put that in the car, fucking changed my life on the drive home, man. Like, it just opened my eyes to like all those other type bands.
Committed several murders since then.
Yeah. Well, what was we were talking about the Oz Cafe earlier? Another band we opened for was Green Jello.
Oh man!
And we're on the bus hanging out with him, hooking him up with a little something, and
Green Jelly.
Yeah, Bill. I can't think of his last name, but he's. But Tyler, the drummer, kept asking him about Maynard because Maynard does the by the hair on my chinny. That's Maynard, and Tool started in Bill's backyard. They just was like a party band, I guess. And but you could tell Bill had got asked this question a lot throughout at that point probably 20 years, and he didn't want to talk about Maynard,
And that,
And I mean, it wasn't an interview. I mean, it was just kind of hanging out.
Right,
Tyler,
just asking,
both Tyler and Tony, they're starstruck, giddy. And I mean, it's like, I'm just like laughing at them because it's like, okay, I mean,
if you really want to get along with a band that's a traveling band, because all they ever do is talk with people that end up talking about the music.
Yeah.
Talk about their dogs. Talk about their kids. Talk about their new ride. Don't talk about their music because everybody and their grandma does that.
Yeah.
I did talk to Propane one time, and the time the drummer got arrested, or not Propane.
when is that, Jordan? Do you know? Blackstone Cherry? That's at Temple Live, right?
It is. I don't know the date of it right off, honestly.
They're Blackstone Cherry kind of a.
Hmm?
Is that our Blackstone Cherry people?
They're
National band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're kind of a southern rock.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, but I know Dusty Grant.
30 minutes and we've only got 2 guesses.
Dusty Grant and Res Again are going to be on that show.
Yeah.
It's cool seeing them because I got Dusty's tattoo. I got Res Again. They're some of my best friends, and it's really cool to see them playing with these bigger bands.
Yeah.
I know Dusty's actually going after the Wichita show. He's going down to Fort Smith, Arkansas, and they're playing with Blackstone Cherry down there.
Yeah, awesome.
There's a temple down there too.
And that's what's
Temple's
happening.
fucking everywhere.
That's kind of what's happening. Temple's taking these bands and they're getting to play a couple of shows back to back now.
Yeah.
That happened with the
It's really cool to see.
Pantera Tribute dudes.
Yeah.
They did that too.
29th, Jordan thinks. We're going to count that as your guess, too. Shit. Still didn't win, but, your first guess was closer. So, a print, Rocco Modern Life print, and
Draco's Modern Life.
Draco's. Wallaby Abduction.
Rocco was one of my favorite Nickelodeon shows,
The
though.
gun that's hot. I mean, I like to pretend she's escaping to come home to me. She's not.
Anal probing.
Anal probing? I mean, well,
I mean,
Talk about that anal probing. I saw Rim Job play it.
by the way,
Well, no, they did. They were just in town not long ago.
It's not gay if it's your dog. Because it's your dog, man. Oh god, that guy's funny. I like him. I just watched it's one I've seen. No, Hustle and Flow. But his character in Hustle and Flow is pretty good. Yeah.
that's a good flick.
Yeah.
Actually, I got that movie in a box of
Getting closer.
movies for free. Someone just gave me, and I was going through all of them. Most of them I've seen.
Yeah.
The ones that I hadn't seen, I just went ahead and watched.
Your movie collection. It's hella small.
It is. It's pretty good size.
Yeah. Did you ever watch any of The Empire?
I have not.
Like I said, first couple of seasons were okay, and then it kind of lost its luster for me.
Yeah.
Anyhow, but that's the only reason I gave it a chance. Terrence Howard, it's basically after the Hustle and Flow, basically part. But it was all right. We got a couple songs on there I like.
I've just been watching movies. I haven't really been watching any new TV shows or anything like that.
I got into the 1883. That was a good one, but I need to probably go ahead and cancel my subscription until it comes back out. Cause it's like, whatever. That's life. Fucking goddamn subscribe to shit. No, I'm gonna cancel it.
It's so crazy. Like it used to.
6 years later, it's like, oh shit.
It used to be just Netflix and then Hulu, and now there's hundreds of things you can subscribe to.
Yeah, and everybody's like, I'm gonna, go cheaper than cable, and then after the end of the day, after you got all the, it's like,
all the subscriptions.
Yeah, that's more than that.
I miss LimeWire where you can just get it all.
A little virus too. Lords of Metal on Netflix. Yeah, I haven't watched it. I've watched the previews for it. And it's like, I don't know. But yeah, let's take a moment here while we're kind of fumbling around here to Big Sexy and Mo Pigs. I don't know if you've been into Mo Pigs.
Yep,
Nashes.
I love that place.
Yep, they're good people. We team up on a lot of shit, so come find us. And let's see if I.
Oh yeah, May 7th we got Art in the Park or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, well, it's a good segue into that because I just brought the slide up. Wichita Art Fest, Wichita Festival of the Arts. Pardon me, William Stoper. He's This is like I don't know what number it is.
Third.
No. I mean, he's maybe the third year. I think he started it in 18. We had 2 of them last year. We've got 2 of them planned this year, but he keeps trying to grow this thing. And I mean, it's free to all vendors, and we want to get to where we can bring national, we've got a draw in, but we need 2 or 3 days festival to do it. Right now we're at Riverside Park. And I think we stopped with like 120 vendors.
Is the Sobro supposed to be similar?
No, the Sobro is on a much smaller scale, and yeah, I mean it's just kind of, just to kind of get people to the community right there because we
in South Broadway.
Yeah, and that's the 21st.
You're more directly involved in all that. I just kind of follow you around like a puppy dog.
Yeah,
just point me in the right way.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
I mean that's kind of how I am with William. He's the man in charge, and we crashed the art council Saturday. Well, we got invited ish kind of, but we didn't get the memo that it was not at City Arts. We were told it was at City Arts, so we were at City Arts at 9, and so about 9:15 get the message that it's not there. It's at Rolling Hills Country Club. And so, we go crashing. I mean, we're walking in late, kind of the record skips and because I don't know if you know William, he's big gray beard and he usually wears his derby hat,
He's probably the top Santa in town.
And very, very Grateful Dead. I mean, he's, Burning Man, good guy. And, so, we sit there for about an hour kind of watching everybody stroke their own egos a little bit. And he was getting a little irritated. And so he said his piece and mic dropped. And I had my kid goes with me everywhere. So he mic drops and I'm chasing out the door by him. The kids kind of gather her stuff. So I got to creep back in. I'm like, it's less effective when,
right.
Dramatic exit. And I got to go back in and bye guys. But, it turned out like it was a retreat. I have no idea what it is. It's, a lot of people none of them are artists, I don't think. There was like some opera singers and violinists and violists and cellists and stuff like that. And art, that's art too. But,
right.
When people say out of the arts, though, that's usually what shows up.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if they can actually execute anything. But hey Kyle, hope you got my message? I haven't checked the messages in about 40 minutes, so I don't know. But I got you a code. He was a winner, a month ago, something like that. Just slacking, and so we got a code for him to get some fresh Big Sexy sent to you. Tonight we're doing a print, and I guess, man, doesn't seem like nobody wants free-ish. So I guess we've got 3 guesses, and one of them's 40 off, but so far that's the closest.
Everybody's slacking today. Everybody partied too hard yesterday. Is that what's going on?
I don't know. That diaper jam was 12 hours, and I know Nicole, and I can't.
Well, that other one at the park, it didn't stop.
Well, I know. I was at Central. Like I said, I was headed up to City Arts at 8:45, and they were setting up at NAFSCARs, and I seen them setting up at Champs, and so I know the people that hosted the shit. It was a lot longer than 12 hours.
Yeah.
But there was a huge stack of diapers at Diaper Jam, and that was 3:00 when I left. Got to hang out with Benny and
And the Jets.
Benny and the Jets, Benny and the Whitney Meany. She's a good art. I didn't get to see her, but her and Benny kind of did some stuff. I think they did a little jam on there. And met a kid, that little bluegrass kid. I mean, not a kid. Anybody younger than me, I call a kid. You know, I'm the old guy now. Kevin's a kid. But dude was pretty good. I mean, I'm playing the bluegrass. I was like, okay.
How'd that go?
But I don't know. It's a double down is what he goes by. That's his stage name.
Yeah, you got some
150. Okay, keep the guesses rolling.
Yeah, you got the bluegrass scene around here has always been good because of the festival.
Yeah, I think he would. I can't remember his name, but he'd be good. Get him on when he's always flopping out his partner or whatever, mandolin player. 'Cause can't keep steady mandolin player.
Yeah.
So.
Some people that are really good musicians have a vision, and it's hard for them.
Oh, most artists are flaky. I mean, end of story. No matter what music.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I get it.
You know, like I said, I get shit going, and
It's kind of like my band. We figured, man, as many guitarists as around here. Jeez.
well,
Everybody wants to play blues and crap. I was like, dude, we're not a blues band.
I kind of got to figure out what's latest. You know, what do I owe that's been out the longest? And there's some that just keep getting bigger, and there's some that some of them I just can't. They're gonna get scrapped. Yeah, it's just the way it goes. Just the way it goes. So I don't know. We got 20 minutes. Let's see where we're at on this thing. Let's see. Funky. Yeah, I'm gonna get in there and make that stem stick out a little bit more. It's kind of fading in there, Kevin.
I don't do that on purpose.
Well, I'm gonna undo it on purpose.
I know a few decent, talking about mandolin, a few decent mandolin players. I know Eric Pierce from Gus and the Saddle Tramps, and Evan from Pretend Friend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is,
Those guys.
that is, I can watch them
those
like
guys
every
play
day.
shows constantly.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah,
Constantly.
bluegrass is hands
And
down my favorite.
I'll shoot their bass player.
Now that I'm
He has
old.
showed me a few things about bass. You know, so every time I see him, hey man, I'm trying to do this. But he's doing it upright, and I'm just doing it.
Right, yeah.
I'm also, I don't know if you knew this, I'm in a uke band.
Oh, yeah?
Ukulele, and I got a uke bass.
Nice.
So it's a little uke with a big old thick string. I mean, that's a
Nice.
blast. It's a blast. I'm actually getting pretty good.
Nice.
Probably get rid of my regular basses because the uke bass is so light, and I can play
Yeah.
the same songs. I mean, anybody want to buy a couple basses from me? I got a Squire and I think a Warlock. I'll keep my cab though. But yeah, it's fun because he's one of those to-go-to guys. He's always giving me hints and stuff. Yeah, the mandolin player for Carrying Nations been damn good too.
They're coming back. Not tomorrow. They're
Yeah, they do.
coming up.
They do that. They do a couple of shows every year. But they got like their 15-year anniversary or 10-year or something like that. I don't know what it is. So they got a show planned. I think they're Harlequins.
Yep.
They've been around a minute, huh, Kevin?
Yep. Yeah, biggest thing is I know a lot of people don't like being on Facebook. If you can't handle that, get on the Instagram and like all the venues that are in town or near town. And not just bars. I said venues. And that way you can keep track. And the cool thing about it now is if you got a Google email, you can click on those things, and if you click on them and say you're going or not going, even you can click on it again and get put on your calendar. So if you're always wondering about what to do, then that way you don't have to get on Facebook or Instagram to look stuff up. You can get on your own little. I literally, as I'm hitting some, especially ones I know I'm interested in, I just hit interested and I put it on my map, on my thing. And I'll either be there or I won't, but at least I know it's there. And if someone asks that I know is a fan or whatever's going on, I'm talking Cowtown stuff to whatever, you know. Probably when you get your birthday bash set up, it'll probably, I know the News Meridian show you did was that way. I can't remember why I didn't make that show. I think I was performing somewhere else.
Ah, here we go with excuses. Here we go with excuses.
There's no excuse. It's a fact.
We're fucking busy. You know,
There's-
everybody's busy now. There's so many
See?
shows.
Busy.
So many shows. So much stuff going on. You know, it's hard. I mean, like I said, if you
Like
don't know
last-
what, if you can't find something to do,
Like last
you need to
night,
get out from underneath your
literally last night, there were shows at every single venue in town that
Yep.
continually does venues. And, and some people do multiple shows. Like, so.
Yeah, there was a Taylor Swift listening party at Temple, which I didn't know was a thing, but there was a gate. There was a crowd there. There was like 200 some people there.
And that's going to be the crowd that usually doesn't come out.
Right. Yeah.
They wait for somebody super famous to get involved with. And I remember when she first started off that, because she won one of those contests, and they were just like, wow, she's good. And she took advantage of it and became one of the biggest stars in the world. So I saw that, and some people were just saying, well, I tell you, they'll do Taylor Swift, but they won't do a local. I'm like, they don't get exposed to the local. No radio station's ever going to play because it takes money, and that's how that works.
92.7. I missed them.
Man,
We got played on there once.
nice.
I was like, yeah, this is awesome.
We don't have the power zone anymore.
And it was Dixie. Dixie got us onto that.
Yeah. And that you get paid a couple of times and that's it. But yeah, you got to have people don't realize these big labels are paying for
Paying to play.
all that mandatory Metallica. That was flat out paid by the label and the band and whatever. And that's why it worked for them. I mean, if you can get the right finance guy, I guess get Enzo or what's his name? Some of those billionaire guys become friends with you so they can finance your band and put you on the radio. And that's how that works. It's
Same with artwork. Any rich people want to be my friend and buy my artwork, feel free to message me right now.
It's all it takes is the right person.
Anybody
Right
at
people.
Liquitex, we love your shit, but it's expensive. I gotta wait for it to be on sale.
Yeah. That's not the stuff I really want, but the stuff I really want costs 10 times the Liquitex stuff.
I'm very comfortable. I like Liquitex. Even if I was a millionaire, I would buy Liquitex. Sponsor me, Liquitex. Hashtag retweet. Come on now.
That and canvases. Who's the canvas people?
Oh God, I don't think anybody.
And I'm talking about the bigger canvases. There's a reason why we had to stick a certain size because I can afford those. But boy, you start getting into the bigger. If you get past the 18 by 24, it starts to get expensive unless you catch stuff on sale. So
I hit DAV and repurpose canvases.
yeah, I do that a lot too. But of course, I've probably painted over a masterpiece.
Fuck that guy.
We got a Van Gogh underneath there. Yeah, you destroyed a multi-million-dollar piece of art. Well, you know what?
And I'm selling it at $30.
It should have been in a
yeah.
DAV in which one is.
It was 20 cents at freaking the DAV. So
I like to make up stories, like these people, the artwork, because some of it's good. And there's some of it, like I said, one of the butterflies I did, it was a port. Oh boy, or gal. I mean, I made it up in my mind that it's a gal. And she just didn't finish it, I mean, she didn't even sign it, but I turned it into a butterfly, and it's
our Chewy or whatever you want to call that thing up there. Remember that one?
Yeah, I don't think nobody signed that, did they? Or
did we sign it? I can't remember.
Some of my more recent ones, I've left their signatures on if I didn't completely cover the whole thing, if I just added it.
Yeah, actually, Dixie, you talk about, she's always giving me surfaces to paint on. And she gave me one that had a bunch of flowers on it with purple thing. I just left the flowers on there. That one with the bug.
Yeah.
I was like, shoot, I'll just put a bug in here. But there's no name written on it, so I would have left it. But now that latest one I did with the bug, that's a repurposed one. I just like the flowers and stuff on it, so I just left it, and then I added that big, I don't know what kind of bug that thing is. It's like a butterfly with a stinger.
Getting ready for June, aren't you?
Yeah, man. Like,
Well, we got one already for June, man. We did that one a couple years ago.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll do another one.
That was one where we were. What were we doing? We were just throwing stuff. We weren't even really paying attention to what we were doing. We were just doing it. And that's the reason it came out this melty bee thing.
Well, anybody got any numbers, Kevin?
I don't know.
Guessing anything?
Kyle said he placed an order. Santi is on here. Hey, Santi, you gonna guess?
We still owe her some for her big glorious beard. Maybe she can give it to Renee. Get Renee getting some big sexy.
Jordan Chambers guessed 150, but that was the last person that guessed.
Yeah, that's probably what time is it, Kevin?
6:51.
Let's call it then, I guess.
Let's give him like 3 more minutes to guess. By the way, 86 is my number. Oh, that wrong person.
That was his guess.
Yeah.
He won a
Mhm.
couple weeks ago. One month.
I'll let you guess for 3 more minutes. No one's gotten it yet. A couple came close. Between 1 and 200, and I saw how he did that, but I don't want to mess it up. It's not on there. But get on there, and it's a print this time, 1 to 200. And I'm looking forward to some stuff. Some stuffs.
Kyle.
Yeah, now that I'm starting to hit the road again, I'm going to have to start using that beard stuff more just so I can smell.
Get the ladies going, Kevin.
Probably the honeybees and stuff, though, and those little sweat bees. They love that sweet stuff. You ever wonder why a guy with a big beard has all these those sweat bees flying around him? It's because they smell good. They're like, ooh,
Fruity flavors.
yeah.
We got a lot of different flavors. Hey, why don't you? Is that...
No one's even saying anything. Do we even got people still on here?
Oh, it says there's a couple on.
Just because it says doesn't mean anything.
That's the only one that's not available anymore.
But isn't he doing some women's products too, or female products?
We're still developing them. Still in the process. We got a lot of going ons.
Yep. Yeah, I got to mow my lawn now. It's like, damn,
Yeah,
spring.
Yeah.
I was going to do it this weekend, but because I've had real bad sick this last week, I didn't want to get sick again. So hopefully I can get it done in the next few days. Otherwise, I'm going to have a jungle again. But
Okay. Deftones. That brought me. I hate Disturbed. Okay. I hate Disturbed, and of course, you know the Nickelback. I mean, I don't know one person that claims that they like it, and I don't really. I mean, I just never got into their music. It wasn't a personal hatred, but they seem to have fueled a personal hatred with most people. Creed the same way. I've never really got into them, but I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, I mean, they're.
well, with Creed, you had Creed, Seven Mary 3. God, what were all the bands?
I like
they all could have been interchangeable.
Oh, yeah.
The way they played, there was a whole bunch. You know, that tends to happen when somebody gets popular. You know, all of a sudden there's a bunch of bands.
But you had a pretty good hatred for Deftones
I did.
until recently, right?
Until recently, yeah. I just
I thought
Stephanie Nash sent me. I did a post, probably some meme, probably talking shit on them.
Yeah.
And Stephanie commented like her top 3 favorite songs, and I was leaving work one night, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and listen to this on the drive home. Give it a fair shot.
which one was it?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you right now, honestly.
Was it the first one?
I honestly, I couldn't even tell you what song it was. Stephanie Nash, if you're out there watching,
She
whatever
was.
those favorite songs you have of the Deftones.
Their first album was phenomenal. After that, they kind of went away. They whispered too much. You shouldn't be whispering in your metal music.
But no, so I listened to Stephanie's recommendations, and Eric, the cello player for Rise Again,
Yeah,
he sent a couple, and
Mm.
then I just kind of started listening to the full albums, and I was like, all right, so it's not bad. Like, I don't know. I think it was just that change in the House of Flies kind of, that's all that, I mean, it was there was their like overplayed, like that's what, most people know them for, all that kind of shit.
Jordan Chambers, Deftones is Diet too. Tool.
Like I said,
But even Tool's new stuff is Diet Tool. Their first couple albums were just phenomenal.
Every other song is just,
But
why did they pick that one?
And that one song sounds like nothing like all their other stuff. The same thing happened with who's that? God dang it.
There's a few bands like that where their most popular song, and then
Thomas, it's not 12 or 41, bro.
I think we're gonna call it, y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna call it.
Jordan,
it was 150. Where's it?
6 over there, 156.
156. That was the closest. So
we'll get you some. We'll cross paths before the next one. I'm sure.
They get both, or they get to choose.
They get to choose. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just checking. Didn't want to put you on the spot there.
Well, I was still thinking beard product, and I was like,
they always get both.
Yeah, I was like, you gotta get the oil and the bomb, Kevin.
We got Rocco's Modern
World. Looking at you crazy, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing Prince this time.
Rocco's Modern World is a new beer. What would it be? What would it be? Rocco's Modern World. Coconuts? I don't know.
But you give them a little break. I'm out of product, but I've been pushing Big Sexy around town. I had a repeat sale. One of the I don't know if he's the manager, co-owner of the Forge. It was last month. I got him in some. I feel like a used car.
Is he the guy that's always sitting?
I got him in.
He's always sitting on the outside.
Yeah, I got him in. I can't remember what scent.
I think he's the actual owner or whatever.
I don't think he's the. I think
he's not the building owner.
Steve's the big guy, and then.
Well, Steve owns the building. I thought.
No. He owns the Forge. I mean, he's the boss.
Well, that's who I'm talking about. Because he's there.
Yeah, and then his secondhand man, the guy with the beard.
But he's usually behind the bar, isn't he?
Well, I think he's just because he's behind the bar, man. I mean, if I owned a bar, I'd be behind the bar too, slinging drinks.
No, Steve never is.
One for the doctor.
Steve never is.
No.
Still there, see?
Well, I know. He's the he's the keeper of the drill. But yeah, we appreciate Steve letting us crash and
tear up his walls.
I think we started getting charged by the hole now. So, whoa.
Are we?
That's what they were joking about.
Because we keep adding more and more holes, but you can't even tell we've drilled into when you walk away because everything's silver.
Yeah.
Where you know that.
I think I'm gonna work on that brick wall. Like I said, I think I'm just gonna get a board with a back cut, and then we'll just hang wire from it. Because I mean, obviously, I don't want to be drilling into masonry. I mean, this is
it'd be nice
sheet metal over the masonry.
Like that.
Probably screwing up the masonry behind the sheet metal.
Probably hit some power lines back there. It's like,
why don't this go in? Yeah, we got some of those. I don't know. I need to get up there and take some pictures. I always forget to take pictures of all the artwork, and
Stephanie always remembers. That's how I saw everything.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Theoretically, I have 2 pieces there because our parrot thing that we did with Stephanie's there too.
I figured it crossed over
because it was psychedelic.
It was alien-like.
Alien-like.
It looked like it could have been from outer space.
We're
pretty loose on our themes.
I know. Anyway, we just because the warrior woman thing. I did my demon with the dog.
Yeah, just kind of a jumping off point.
Because my demon had big tits, and so it was a warrior woman.
We went with red, white, and bruise for July because Jordan wanted to do fireworks, and I'm like, I do not want to do fireworks, and I'll probably end up painting fireworks because that's the way it goes. That's how my mind works. And so I'll probably end up doing fireworks.
Oh, I already know.
One of these.
I'm going to do a remake of a piece I did.
Yeah, I don't know.
I sold quick, actually.
Well,
I got prints of it too.
I mean that's fun. I got my alien Uncle Sam. I could just leave it up there for that one. But
yeah.
I try to make new. That's the thing. Keep it fresh and keep stuff rotating.
Well, that's the reason I had some spacey ones that I could have grabbed, but I got sick and didn't get the one I wanted to finish. So I'll finish that one and put it somewhere else. But
magnetic hooks. We're gonna figure out. I think I got an idea. For
dude,
that
some
wall.
of those pictures weigh so much. Those
Yeah,
magnetic hooks aren't gonna hold them.
What's up, Thomas?
How's my guys?
Thomas is needing some more.
You got a beard, Thomas?
I'm almost out of. I only got 2 cents, but I highly recommend Sex Pot. That's a very popular scent, and if you use the code JRB520, it'll save you 20% at checkout. All right, it's
You
I just
you got a 5 o'clock shadow going, man.
I've
Come
just
on.
been too lazy to shave.
that's what we got
Oh.
going on. I'm liking it.
What do you think? It's of course mine was all those years in the military, shaving all the time, constantly, razor burn, dry shaving when you're in the field because you don't have any water. Yeah.
Yeah, screw all that noise.
Mhm.
Get rid of that guy now. So yeah, I mean, I'm digging it. That's for next month's.
Yeah, that
Third
bottom
Thursday.
section there is awful light. We need to put something in there darker.
Yeah, we'll get something. We got plenty of time.
Now that we don't try to finish our pictures, it's funny how
So that's May 19th. We got till May 19th to finish that boy up, that bad boy.
and my birthday is going to be 6 days later.
The Forge, another great food. Not your run of the mill food. It's got some.
Oh my God, I had their double bacon burger when I was there. And it's one of those where I shouldn't eat the fries.
Yeah.
But I love their fries
Yeah,
too. And
I
I'm
know.
like, so basically half my fries and about 3 bites. I'm like, but it had bacon in it. So I took the bacon and ate it.
Yeah. Bacon's
And
expensive.
I was just like, it was so thick. So it's more like side pork
Yeah.
than bacon. And
But definitely check out that food. Check out Norton's. I've got most of my artwork up at Norton's till Thursday-ish. I mean, I'm probably gonna, depending on how work goes, I don't know if I'm gonna be working the day job, but
a lot of our art's starting to show up. We're hanging some at Nest Records too. If you ever stop by there, they're trying to get some. I haven't hung it up yet. It's just sitting there, so I need to get it hung up.
yeah, no shit, I hadn't.
Well, they're like, well, you just got to do it yourself. And I'm like, well, where do you want me to put it? You know, this is your building, not mine.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, it's like I may stop by there after this. I'm sure they're there, and maybe I'll just okay, where am I putting these? Because if they lay around too long, they get kicked.
Get kicked and broke.
In fact, I need to get my art from you before I leave too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I think my demon one. That's one I'm one.
the chick one you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take that one to the Lux.
Get us put in the back corner, Kevin.
I don't care. I'm gonna put it right there in the front door because
Yeah,
there's a
Shannon-
wall. There's a wall and then there's a wall. So I want on this wall.
Yeah, Shannon said, just not on the front wall
Yeah.
to offend the easily offended.
She does the politically correct stuff, and then after that, it's like she still wants it to be edgy. So
Like I said, you can't have. I mean, if it was the David, it would probably be all right.
yeah, a
The,
little pecker on it,
but
but it's not.
it's not.
It's not.
You're not feminist. Feminist.
Feminist.
Feminist.
Feminist.
All
Feminist.
right, we've talked enough today. Apparently, yeah.
I wanted to get that one mushroom I got going, but it's not going to be done because I'm using the neon paints and stuff like that. But it's not going to be done.
Yeah. All right, guys. Next Sunday, I guess Kevin will be remote. We'll have the guys from Austin, Aaron and Austin show. Aaron and Austin from the Aaron and Austin show. They'll be on, and I think we've got it set up. I don't know when. We got to get set up. We're kind of doing a cross promotional thing, so we'll be.
Because we're straight up hardcore raw live. They pre-record and edit, so
that way they don't get censored when somebody
Well,
says "fuck you, Kevin." That fucking asshole said "fuck you, Kevin."
we're gonna get banned.
We're gonna get banned.
Get a 30-day ban from Facebook. Oh no!
I'm sure we would have. I mean,
I
this
know,
is
we're-
episode 51. I mean,
And this is actually one of our least cussing
Yeah.
ones we've done, but
but all right. Check out next week. Glad y'all.
That's a perfect picture because that's what you do at the shows.